sounded so good 20 years ago.
Oh, and what we got
Yeah.
for the stuff to cap it, and the money we got accepting the stuff to cap it.
Yeah,
That's,
it's run out of money.
that's basically paid for. We were gonna have to cap it,
Yeah.
and it's basically paid for monitoring for 20 years, so you really can't complain. Okay, so that's out there is, well, we knew we didn't have
Right,
38,000.
we weren't sure in terms of how we were gonna account for it, if we were gonna keep it in the fund and move, have it be subsidized by the general fund, or, his opinion, which I think is probably the best to go with at this point, is to move it into the general fund and just maintain the contracts that way as another department of the town.
Okay, but in terms of the bottom line or
It's
the
the
tax
same.
levy, it doesn't matter,
Right,
which you've gotta worry about how to do it. We're just looking at the bottom line.
well, you're gonna see the increase, I mean, this first year, it's, like $12,000, so it's not so dramatic, but next year, it would be the full
The
30 to
full
40,000.
Yeah, okay. Well, we knew the day was coming. Okay, draft warrant articles, there are 3 citizen petition articles that I don't think we need to discuss them tonight, but are there volunteers to take maybe the responsible liaison? There's banning plastic supermarket bags, the cheap ones, in town.
That zoning is probably,
Oh,
is
okay.
that general bylaw?
Yeah, it's changing the general.
I'll take it.
Okay, that was the, there's a petition for a secret ballot on any article at the request of 15 voters at town meeting.
Who are we liaisons with? I mean, is there a lead citizen petitioner? I mean, who are we talking to?
I don't think,
It's a secret.
Karen, can
I
I?
don't know, I don't know who we talk to.
there's a list of people who signed, but I don't think this one, unlike Donnie Bristol, there wasn't a name of a contact
Well,
person.
So my experience with the citizens petitions is you don't change them at all. I mean,
Right,
you can talk to
here
them
it
about
is.
massaging a motion, but it's not
Yeah.
the same as working with the board of selectmen. on
I think it's just
Right.
understanding what it is.
Understanding what it is so that we can come up with a recommendation for a motion. That's what it is. Did you,
If the person who files the citizen petition does give their name to the town clerk and they say that they are the person responsible for, so the town clerk should have the name of the person who says that he or she is responsible for that petition.
Okay.
okay, yeah, that, it did not come through on the
We're
paperwork.
gonna go over there because I don't know who it was. There was a warrant article 2 years ago. And it's the
For
same.
the secret ballot.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a secret ballot, which could be me because I have the moderator as liaison, or it could be anyone else, if somebody's thirsting for that. And then there's the,
Strong town
the
administrator.
charter, appointing a charter committee to study a strong town administrator and make a recommendation to the selectmen. Which could also be me, because I'm the selectman's
Sounds
liaison.
I would just say this, the charter provisions, that article that I think they wanna follow are like, they're portraits, they're terrible, wouldn't recommend it for any town, like if you could do some kind of, town charter or governing document, you just do a home rule petition or a special act. So, I don't imagine I could ever support that article as written in any way, shape,
Wait,
or
you
form.
know,
Which one?
it's strong.
Well,
The one-
this isn't to make a
It's-
strong
but it's to do
town
a charter
administrator, it's to
commission.
make a committee to study,
Right, but
therefore.
that to me implies that they're gonna go under a particular method of creating a charter, which is absolutely terrible.
Mhm.
Not that there's anything wrong with the charter, but that method of it is terrible because it practically takes an act of Congress to amend it, and
Mhm.
there always need to be amendments.
I see. Well,
I'll take it. I'm already telling you what my position is, but I'll take
Yeah,
it.
right.
no, you.
You have a position, I don't have one.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, some,
I mean, it just depends who the town administrator is.
Well, I don't think we were getting to that. I would
No,
have
it's
said that.
the-
It's the approach to
the
get to
concept.
it.
I know, I understand,
Right,
I'm kinda like,
Kelly
well,
might
to
not
see if
know
also
what
understand
they're
what that
around.
definition is, right? Right. Because I'm sure the strong fire chief versus
Right.
strong
No, the town,
administrator,
yeah,
there's
the-
probably different limitations.
Yeah,
on
the
it.
town I grew up in, the town administrator could fire the fire chief.
So that's a
We're
strong,
not- that's
that's a
strong.
weak fire chief, that's not a reflection on
Well,
the administrator.
So avoid fire.
Well, yeah,
It's
no, no.
only a little after 9, we should
Yeah.
get
Alright,
So Steve, you'll get all those citizens names?
okay.
the names.
They're gonna
Okay.
take all of them, all the citizens petitions?
Oh, did I volunteer for all three?
Who's got the plastic bags?
Who's got the plastic?
He
Well,
did,
the-
he
He
volunteered for that
for
one.
the plastic bags, but I'm sure he'd give it up. I mean,
They don't want
this is
the-
FaceTime.
I'll do plastic bags,
And
but
you
but I'm really, but I'm not, I'm really a good environmentalist.
And you do the ballot, and I'll do the, you want me to do the ballot too?
No,
Okay.
I'll send them to both of you.
Okay.
So, did you end up with
I'll do
plastic
plastic
bags?
bags, yeah,
Okay, and then that leaves Lou with the
Plastic bag.
charter committee?
So,
yeah. I wanna see what the problem statement is.
Okay. And I believe the selectmen are going through a possible draft warrant tonight, what all the articles are. Some of them, I'm sure we know, are the good old standards of leasing Emerson Field and Tri-Town Council and whatever, but probably accepting the beach.
Yeah, that's
the
amazing.
roads.
Yeah.
Agree,
Yeah.
Just in the draft. So we'll find out more about that after the selectmen on their thing. Correspondence. I think we're up to that, which is John and.
Here's that's the current draft that we were gonna mark up as a group here.
Gee, do you need you? There's
Oh,
only one
thanks.
left if you want one. There seem to be.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize I hadn't. I always do that now.
Thank you.
Yeah, two.
So this is basically verbatim for what I said. The first line just changed a little bit, so it's more of that happened as opposed to what I said there. And then Mike and I were chatting on the naturally paragraph, the line about, you know,
Differences.
taxpayers versus spenders, we're all taxpayers. He was thinking maybe we find a way to, it's funny, now that I think about it more, there's several groups, right? I mean, there's the employees as a group, there's kids who are not taxpayers and they're not employees and they're not, so open to suggestions on how we.
That's not the rhetoric that has been out there.
I know, but the thing
I think
is,
you're addressing the rhetoric.
I know, but naturally there's differences of opinions, we like to probably express our deep concern on the tone and divisiveness, that's all still true, because there's been many different divisive comments that have been made, and I think we want to be more of a unifier in town for everybody to work together and be cerebral about how do we move forward, so.
I agree with that completely, I do see some turn in that.
Absolutely
You know, I do
It's
see
conversation's
the
been.
turn has been healthy recently, very
Right.
healthy. I mean, there's still certainly more to be done, but
It's improving.
it is.
So I don't know if we just kill that line, or if we tweak that line, whatever you guys want to do. And I'm sure there might be grammar and punctuation, because I don't know. But I'm sure there is grammar and punctuation. Dana, you had a word that you thought I misused?
Yeah, I believe it.
I would think in your naturally paragraph, you could just remove the first two pieces of that phrase in the second sentence, the taxpayers and spenders thing, and just say, there will be differences of opinion. The finance committee knows that we are all taxpayers.
Yeah, or the residents are all taxpayers, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, regardless of differences of opinion, differences of
Oh, I like
opinion
that. I
are
like that.
healthy.
I like that.
Regardless of differences, we are all taxpayers.
Yeah, regardless of differences of opinion, the finance committee knows that all of our residents are taxpayers, right?
kind of like we were all taxpayers. Truthfully, it just,
Yeah.
you know, we are part of that as well, and
What's our intention in terms of distribution?
We can discuss it as a committee. My idea was, you know, we edit it, we all sign it, we post it on our website. It's a finance committee doc, people can read it, we already talked about it in public forum, and then, you know, I think this, if we get, if, you know, the Tri-Town's published a bunch of stuff, the Tri-Town could pick it up and just, in advance of town meeting, is to help setting the tone in advance.
It could be sent as a letter
Right,
to
we
the
could send it
editor.
as a letter to the editor. I'm open to any of those things.
Few people have done. Could be read at town meeting.
Yeah.
It could be read at town meeting, the moderator.
Which, well, it could be part of the finance committee report.
It could be for the finance committee report. Anyway, so there's
With-
a
with
bunch of,
with suitable modifications
Yeah.
as things come up.
So, I guess my question of this is, and I don't know the answer, is this stale? What's happened since you presented this? Has there been any more rhetoric? Has there been any more?
there has been, discontinued, but it's
Oh.
diminished.
Okay, because I've not
Yeah.
seen the transcript, so it continues.
diminished.
It's diminished. It continues, but it's diminished. And a lot of people are being much more open and collaborative.
Okay.
Do we,
It's more of that, a lot of people at town meeting weren't at that other meeting and have seen.
Some things or other things.
I've seen what's been in.
Exactly, so if everybody was at town, if everybody at town meeting was at our session,
Yep.
we wouldn't need to bring it up again. But they haven't seen it, and I just think that if we all stand behind it, a unified voice, where we've all voted on it, it's on our website.
As a matter of fact, I think, in one of the letters to the editor this week, your comments were referenced.
Yeah.
So it does mean that a lot of people don't know what you said in the
Correct.
first place, because they weren't there.
That's why, and that's why I just, yes, that's right.
So I would
They may
think
or may not
it
have
is
watched the
pertinent
video.
to have it out there.
Okay.
I have had people ask me what I said. And I was like, it's on
But
the
it did have impact, I would give you that.
Good impact or bad?
So, that's who you're talking
Yes.
to. Yes. That's who you're talking to. I think some people felt like it was a really great defense, and other people were like, well, depending, yeah.
I've had a lot of voicemails.
I had a lot of
Yeah,
positive.
no, I think it was, you know.
I had a lot of positive feedback
Yeah.
about the whole meeting, so.
Right, yeah.
In your second paragraph, John,
But there's no bad publicity.
as you know, all voters present at the annual town meeting act as the legislative
So
body,
you're
it's a
getting
small a.
Yeah.
But,
That applies to if we can pay.
right.
I'm not a big fan of semicolons, but I don't think it's stylistic.
Oh, I don't know, sometimes a semicolon is just the right thing. Sometimes it's better than.
What's interesting is that you thought it was a defense, because that's not a defense at all. It was standing up, asking people to act like, come together with the town.
When you have a list that's long.
Yeah.
He's teaching from the past.
Yeah, like, residents might be, deal with it.
Oh, yeah, it is, yeah.
So in that third paragraph, the 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth line, sixth line, fifth line. It is important to keep in mind that the finance committee does not control where our town spends money or not. This must be whether our town money or where and how our town spends money. It just seemed awkward.
Where and how?
Where, it's the fifth line down, starting with the word it. So it starts, it is important.
Keep in
So I have to
mind.
control, but how? Is it aware?
It's not
Yeah,
controlled.
how our town spends its money. How's that, does not control how our town spends its money?
Or not.
How our
It's the or
town
not
spends
thing
our
that's
money.
messing up the sentence.
So you're suggesting just drop the or not? Spends money, or spends money, or spends on.
Control where where or how or when the town spent the money.
Oh, I like where or how, yeah,
And get rid of the or not.
yep.
That was the only thing I thought.
Cool.
Looks like it might have been written by one of your colleagues.
I think, so, yeah, that was definitely a non-writer of this.
Well, the first draft is always hard.
I found something I wrote the other day that I read so many times, I
Isn't it funny?
left a word out of it, and I didn't even notice it.
Yeah, your brain just puts it right in, even if you really lie to yourself.
Yeah.
Yep.
I could sign that, I could sign this with those changes.
Eric, you gonna?
Yep, no problem.
Other, good?
Just reading, finishing.
Well,
Other changes?
I'm okay.
I guess a motion to approve the letter is coming to the finance committee and to be posted on our website and submitted to the paper.
when do we want to post it?
The chair sees fit.
Do you want to submit it right away or post it on
I
meeting?
think
Might
we
as well.
posted on the website.
Yeah.
I think you posted it on the web.
Yeah, especially John's remarks were referred to in another letter.
I'm sorry, you said post, did you mean
Well, we're gonna post it on our website as
a
a
post
finance
website,
But not published in the paper.
not published?
I would publish, I think we should publish in the paper a little closer to town meeting.
Okay.
But you,
Publish it now.
you publish it now?
Well,
It's after.
Rather
the
than
vote.
it's relative.
It's not-
We're
it's not-
still going
even if we
through the
put it in,
process.
it's 2 weeks before it gets there.
Oh, that's true.
You know, so you're talking the second and third week of March.
Yeah.
Because by now, because we're not gonna get it in tomorrow or for next week.
All right. So move to editing this, or
Making these changes.
making these changes as edited, submitting them on the website, and then submitting them to the paper. And what I'll do is, I'll make the tweaks so we can all then sign the final copy. So move.
Okay,
Second.
Eric. Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay,
So is the discourse improving?
Yes,
Yes.
very much
Yes.
so.
Is it just
Okay.
improving or it's waning?
No, I think, no, it's improved.
No, I think the level of communications, I think more people are going deeper into the budget process earlier. And that's, my
That's a
very
plus.
first year on FinCom, I was like, there's all these discussions and people literally just show up to town meeting, they're like, well, why are we voting on marijuana? They don't even understand, like, no, that's not really what we're doing, like, you know what I mean? Like, so,
I mean,
it's a healthy thing.
I'm kind of benefiting from some of the stuff that's coming in, they're digging out information and summarizing that I would never do.
Does there need to be another dialogue with the one we had?
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
absolutely.
The one that Jay and I did was great. Zilly said that she's gonna try to pull something like that together. I think the selectmen were talking about maybe having a joint one with us in a session.
Who's gonna do that? Pull it together?
This,
The first one,
Silly Uju, who ran a kind of a community grassroots
Yeah, there's a
discussion
forum down
last year.
at the plaza downtown here.
at the Art Center.
At the Art Center.
Yeah. Hey, so John, I'd like to publicly acknowledge, good job with the school.
oh,
Yeah.
that was very long.
Okay, there are no topics not reasonably anticipated. We've gotten everything else. Upcoming meetings, March 5th, March 12th, March 19th. And I think I can't come to the 12th. Seems to me somebody wasn't available.
On the 19th.
You're not there the 19th?
I'm not there on the 19th either.
Okay.
What are we missing?
Work.
Okay.
It's all work.
Okay, I thought it was like some ski vacation.
No, it's all work. Well,
So you're gonna, let us know when, you're inviting the school committee, Masco School Committee back? You haven't
Yes.
decided yet?
I think
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they'll be
Yeah.
back
We-
once
we-
they have their real number.
We don't have
Yeah.
a date yet for them, but we should
No,
wait, but
no.
we want them back.
The school committee hopes to vote on the final budget, I think this Thursday, whether or not that happens.
The elementaries.
I think it will happen, but I don't know.
It sounds like they're gonna get the guidelines.
Yeah, so I think they'll get there, but if they get the guideline, whether we have it back or not,
I don't think we need the elementary back if they get
No,
that.
No,
they'll, they'll run their
But
own
Masco-
budget.
Masco's got.
We're gonna have that,
Yeah,
but
Masco,
closer when Dana knows where they're really at on that.
Okay.
yeah, they probably have to certify. It's the middle of March or something, I think, in order to have enough time before our meeting. So they'll presumably take
Next
feedback
2 weeks.
tonight and, I mean, it might be sooner, I don't remember their exact,
do you think we'll have a draft warrant by next week then?
maybe,
Maybe.
because the
They're voting on
selectmen
it
were
tonight?
going through
That'd
it
be great.
tonight. Yeah, because we have to start voting budgets and voting warrant articles in the next week or two, so that we're not in a panic here until midnight.
And the deadline for that is April,
It's, I
No,
think, probably,
26th or-
it's probably March 26th.
March, yeah, the last day of March, March 29th probably, because she has to get it to the printer.
Right, but our regular meeting would be the
March
26th,
26th.
so
Okay.
that would be 4 weeks from tonight.
that would be,
See, I can do math.
yeah, yes, you can.
You are-
Especially in
But we're still
February, March.
bankers.
Okay, we're good, I think,
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
and all in favor, of course.
Aye.